Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anil and this is the second video on the Laravel blade template. In the previous video we learned what is the blade template, how we can use it, expression of it, and how we can use the for loop, for each loop, else, if else conditions and all. In this video we will see how we can use a view inside the another view, or you can see that the nested view also, and how we can use the PHP view in the JS with the help of blade template, then Csrf token with the help of blade template, and some other functions with like the Csrf token, which is provided by the blade template and really helpful in the Laravel project. How we can make the header and footer, and at the last I will ask you an interview question also, which is very important for the you can say that the interview, right? Now I'm just going to show the previous video code because I'm just going to continue the last video. Both video are interrelated. If you did not watch our previous video, link is given in the description box, right? So we created the three files. One is users controller, here you can see that, and we just pass some data to the view, and this is our view file, right? And this is the web.php file. We include the route for our user controller, right? So we don't need this file, and okay, we need this file for a moment, that's why I'm not going to close it. So first question is how we can include the one view inside the another. So I'm going to make a view here. So let's put a name like inner.blade.php. so this is the inner view, you can say that. So let's put here h1 h3 tag, and just write here users inner view, right? Inner block, you can say. And how we can use it here, so you just need to use here @include function, and here put the just name of your view inner, right? You don't need to put here blade.php. And now let's try to refresh it. You can see that we are able to get the inner page on a users view. So that's the one thing. Now the second thing is that how we can put the PHP in the JS. So that is pretty possible that you can just use the PHP code in the JS also with the quotes and single quotes and all, but this is a little bit complex, right? So how we can normally use, so as you know, we are just passing the data from controller to the view. So let's just take a for each loop, right? And see what we are getting here. Then we will just print this data in a console also in JS. So you can just use here users because we are passing the users array here, right? And now let's put here like h3, just use simply double curly braces and just put here dollar item, and here is the output. You can see that we got the for user here. So now how we can just get these user inside the JS also. So just simply put here script tag, close it like this, and just take a var here variable in the JavaScript. Let's say its name is data, and you just need to use here dollar users, right? This is the same variable that we are using here, and just wrap it inside a JSON function, right? Like this. So now let's make it console.one, use here data, and what we are getting here in the console now, you can see that we got the array here. So even we can use the any position also. Let's first position on the 0th array is, and it should be anil now, right? And we are getting here anil. So this is also working fine. You can use the JS like this. So yes, one more thing which is Csrf, right? So this is very useful when we are just sending the request to the Laravel, because they actually, this is generating the a token. Here you can just find it. Let's just make it text. Here you can find this token, and Laravel actually identify with this token is that the user is authenticated or not, to prevent the cross-site request, right? Cross-site means let's say somebody just sending the data from another site, so we can just identify that this is our website or not, who is actually requesting, right? Okay, so next thing, how we can make the header and footer. So I am just going to remove it if you want, right? Okay, just leave them here, we don't need to remove this, right? So I'm just going to make a header component. So just simply put here header dot blade dot php, and simply put here a div or header, right? Header tag is most suitable for it, right? And let's take h1 tag and just put here header view. You can just say it like this, right? And now let's include it here. So just use @include, and here we can put like a header. So let's refresh it. Now you can see that we got the header, and we don't need to use here the columns. So now let's make it a little bit stylish, not too much, but yes, we can make it, right? So let's add like a header, and we can, for a moment, we can add a style here. Style use like this, and now just use here dot header as in class, and just put here background color can be sky blue, and color can be white, right? And height can be like 100 pixel, and width can be like 100%, right? And now you will see that, okay, so there is some issue. Let me check what's wrong with it. Oh yeah, I actually used here colon by mistakenly, right? So now you can see that this is our header, right? And that's okay. Even if you just want to use here text align center, then it should be work on a header tag. Let me check. Yep, this is working fine. So with a similar way, you can also create a footer with little bit style. You can add it at here, right? And even you can put it here with the position absolute. If you still have any kind of confusion, you can ask me in the comment box, and please don't forget to subscribe my channel and like this video. Bye bye, take care. Yeah, actually I forgot to ask the interview question. So here is my interview question is, what is the best place to add the JS libraries or the CSS library like Bootstrap, jQuery, where we can add in our Laravel project, right? Even here you can see that with the blade template we can use the JavaScript like this here, and on the single page we can use the style also. So what is your advice that where we have to put the common library for JS and the CSS? So thanks for watching this video again, and bye bye, take care.